Hi YouTubers, EclecticLil here. I've got a thrift haul. Today is, well, when I went to the yard sale and two thrift shops, it was June 21st on a Friday. So usually when you see my videos, I had recorded it the week before. So you see it like almost a week later, maybe less. That's just how I got it set up. So, went to a yard sale and I found this vintage military tool bag. The gentleman there said that they would use this bag for like when they were working on the planes, and instead of rolling the whole cart of tools over, they would put their tools in the bag and then just carry it over. There's numbers here, and then there's a name in here, and it's got like a little pinhole here, but these are selling about $25.30. It had two on it, and the guy gave it to me. He offered $1, and so I got it. And then at that same yard sale, they had this fantasy Britney Spears. It's bubble bath, hair mist, and body butter, and they had 4 on it, and I got it for $2.50. But when I got home, I noticed this was a little wet, and I opened it up, and I think, well, I couldn't see that someone used, the sticker was here. I couldn't tell that someone used this, but then this, it was supposed to weigh, I think 2.7. I weighed it and it was 2.5. I mean, maybe because of the heat it melted down. I don't know. So, I don't know if I'm going to sell that. But they were selling for 15 to 20 or more. There's various ones. So, I don't know. I got to decide what I'm going to do about that. Because I usually like to sell things like this brand new. So I can't say if this was used or not. And I didn't think to ask because it looked brand new. But I found this time around that check everything thoroughly, make sure things are what they are, that they're not opened, or that everything's in there. Sometimes, I don't do that thoroughly, and you really should. So, and also they had this cool vintage watering can with the butterflies. You could see it was out in the sun, but it was free. So I picked that up. I thought that was cute. So then I went to another yard sale, and I came across this Herman Melville Moby Dick of the whale. And I saw this inside, and I thought, oh my gosh, I got excited because usually when you see that, it's Easton Press. And Easton Press is in North Connecticut. That is where I was born. And this did have some water damage. I got it anyway. It was only $1. But they had stuff out there. They must have left it out, and it got wet. It was a shame because there was a few things there I would have purchased. But so I was always hoping to come across an Easton Press book. But if ever you come across these, buy them, because some of them are worth a lot of money. They'll have this type of pretty, see how it's like shiny, and this one is only going for like 15, 20. I might even keep it because I never found one here in Florida, but you could see where it got damaged. So, but yeah, Easton Press, so that was kind of cool. Then I went to one of my favorite thrift stores, usually where I buy my jewelry bags, and they also sell bags of toys, like in a long sleeve for only $1. And sometimes I like to get those because there could be good pieces inside. So I came across this tabby. This is Tabby's, and it's Rust Berry, and this little guy goes for $24 to $35. Used. Now some have their tag, the rust tag. This doesn't. So that was in the dollar bag. So this was like, they put several pieces in there. So this was like 20 cents or less. Isn't he cute? He's so soft. So I was shocked to find that. And then also in the same bag was this kind of vintagey Winnie the Pooh Disney. He sells for about 15. So these two were in the dollar bag. So you never know what you could find in those little bags. And then I found also these were in the same bag. Well, I won't do it here, but they hop. They're little bunnies. They're wind-up toys. So there was like 3 of them in there. So I thought that was really cute. Then, and then I bought my jewelry bags there. And I just made a jewelry haul video. So you'll see that in my jewelry haul video. Then I went to another thrift shop that I like to go to in another town. And they were having 50% off the whole store. So, this I got for 50 cents. It's like new. It's Air Jordan. It's extra large, which is good. The larger sizes, dry fit. And maybe I'll get like 10 to 12 on that. It was only 50 cents. Feels really nice. I also found another Care Bear. I have a lot going right now, a lot that I'm selling, so I may put him in there. Care Bears, this is Friend Bear. So I think I'm going to put him in there. He was $1. He was $2. So I got him for $1. And then I came across these Johnston and Murphy leather tassel shoes. They were 6 a piece, so got them for $3 each. And then another good name was Martin Dingman, and these could go from I didn't write it down, but I'm hoping to get like at least 30 to 40 on each pair. We'll see. These are the tassel. These are the tassel, and then these are called, oh, there's a name, the skirt tassel shoe. But, you know, I mean, look at inside. They're like really nice condition. And then at that same store, 50% off these Martin Dingmans, if you ever find these. These I got, they had a yellow tag, and so they were $2. If they don't have a price, they're $2. So these I got for $1. They're penny loafers, black. A pair of these sold for $65 and $30. So we'll see what happens with those. And, oh, I failed to mention, at that store that I got those bag of toys. Okay, so I love to look in the books, the children's books. And I saw these, and it's good to get books that are in a lot. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, what have you. And I was so excited, and I just grabbed them, and I just looked one up. And I thought, oh, I'm going to grab these. They're only 10 cents a piece. But when I got home, oh my God, I noticed they were all the same. They're all the same. So be a little more thorough in what you're buying. I just grabbed them. I saw them all, and I just grabbed them. And I was looking up other books. So, you know, a person that homeschools may school, someone that homeschools may buy them, or a teacher. So I'm still going to put them up all together. They're only $0.10 a piece. Then I was selling a children's vintage book lot. I decided to end it. I have this Masters of the Universe He-Man book. I've sold one before for 15, and at the time they asked if I had more, and I didn't. I forgot this was in a vintage lot, so I had ended that, and so I put this up. It's not even colored in. Look out for vintage coloring books and things. You know, they could go like this. I bought for like a quarter. This was 1985, and then I have this Alf book. This was from 1987. You know, not colored in. And then these three books. These are the Walt Disney Storytellers. They don't have the records, but it's Snow White, The Fox and the Hound, and Bambi. If you lot these together, I think this was, let's see, it has Roman numerals. So this was 50, 60, 75. This is 1977. I learned how to read Roman numerals. You have to with a lot of vintage items. So these are 1977. Again, these were only like a dime a piece or a quarter. And then these paint with waters. I got these up together. They're really cool. I did note on 2 of the pages in here, they were wet, you know, because you paint. The kids paint with water. And this is 50, 65, 1966. This one's a little later. So, yeah. So, hit the like button. Let me know what your favorite finds were that I had, and subscribe. If you're a new subscriber, I do jewelry videos, haul videos, and thrift shops, and various other videos. And I like to end on a positive note, so here we go. See you next time. Ciao.